young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. I've been Donald Trump, thank you and good night.
And what size?
This one's from Jeremy in Wisconsin. And it says, Tuffy brand coffee is the best coffee in the world. Thanks for the grift.
Anyway, I'm going to find out who this quartering character is. And when I do, he's going to get a bit of the old ice troll treatment.
Went from loathing Brie Larson to being the unofficial #1 fan site for Brie Larson.
How about a handshake? You're gonna give me your jacket, your helmet, and your motorcycle, and in return, I'm gonna let you keep your hand.
Unhinged cast.
Yay! Or retard cast, whichever.
Yeah, Tardcast 2026. Shout out to Hannah Claire. She's sick right now, lost her voice. Obviously, she's been fired, confirmed. My business is crashing all around me. It's all over. You know, I made some inappropriate jokes, and now she's left. Confirmed. Just so you know, it's a fact, guaranteed fact, everybody. I know
it was actually my Diva Cup joke. That's what did it.
That actually still haunts me. That one is a little concerning. It's gonna get this right. I don't know about the white hat with the white shirt. I should have had the white hat with the black shirt.
Yeah, I kind of dig it though. It's giving very Xbox. Like the white Xbox. Yeah. 360 era.
Yeah, shout out Red Ring of Death. Wrap it in a towel. You know what's funny? That actually worked for me.
Really?
I got the Red Ring of Death. I did the thing where you wrap it in a towel, and then it worked.
Wow, okay.
It went away.
Mine luckily never got the red ring. So I lucked out.
Check. Is my audio better there? It might have been coming out of the microphone.
Yeah, it was quiet. I thought it was my setup. I was like, but that's much better. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll see. Unhinged cast starts perfectly.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do, everybody? We're gonna have a little fun today. I prepared some clips. There's not a lot to talk about in the news. I mean, ceasefire, no ceasefire. We're not going to know much until probably there's supposed to be some talks on Saturday. I guess the strait is kind of open, but not kind of open. And I'm just kind of tired of, I'm getting whiplash from responding to report. Iran, Strait of Hormuz is open. Report. Strait of Hormuz is not open. Breaking. Report of a report. The strait. It's just X is completely. I'm going to take like a week off. It's just it's a complete trash fire. It's just I don't understand.
It's exhausting because then a bunch of people are spurging out and panicking about this thing's happening, that thing. And I don't know. I just want to play video games, which I've been playing this game called A New Dawn, and it's a furry prison simulator.
Oh, that was the only way that sentence could have ended, that it would save the game. So you have all the furries in prison?
You're playing as, a panther. Well, you could play as a panther or a fox. I think the fox is the easier one, and I just picked the panther because I was tryharding. But yeah, I'm in prison, and it plays so much like Harvest Moon. It's like the Harvest Moon game of my dreams, because I used to say I wanted a Harvest Moon game, but you were a drug lord instead of a farmer. So you just start with like weed or something, and then you move up and you're making meth in a bathtub and like,
right, as you do. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess
that was like one of my dream games, because I love Harvest Moon style games, and I was like, that'd be fun. But so this is like, similar enough in that you can, make shanks, get in gang fights, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But I've been so addicted that I've been dreaming that I'm in prison. It's been really weird.
I had the craziest dream I maybe ever had in my life, but like, I guess I'm not allowed to share stories, because if I share a story, it gets turned around against me. Even though I willingly told the story, apparently I've been exposed. like I willingly tell the story, and have retold the story many times about, not making it to the bathroom in Walmart, yet it gets twisted into like, oh, he's exposed. It's like,
exposed for pooping his pants.
Yeah, it's like, I told that story.
And, like, who hasn't? Who hasn't had a poop pants incident as an adult?
Let them cast the first stone.
Exactly.
Well, you know what Jesus says about pooping your pants. So I had this dream last night. I don't know what it was. If like our friend was over and she had bought her kids Barbies or something. And she was like, I don't know why they put all this packaging on Barbies, which is why I think it was in my head.
Yeah.
But I was back in college, and my sister, who had a lot of Barbies, was sick or something. And I had to take her final exam, which was on Barbies.
Oh, interesting.
And then after I took that final exam about Barbies, which I crushed,
nice.
Then I had to take another exam about like making salads, which of course I did horrible at.
Okay.
I woke up and I was telling my wife about it. Fellas, your wives love it when you wake them up at 3 a.m. and you're like,
oh yeah,
hey, let me tell you about this dream. It was the weirdest. It was so detailed.
Right.
I took some melatonin last night, so maybe that's why it was a little like.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I rarely take it, but I was like, I've been like, I don't know, I'm not sleeping all the way through the night, so I took some, and that didn't really help because I had a crazy dream that I woke up from. It was like very specific about like, the test was you had to like build a Barbie, and like you had to know like certain things. I don't know. It was very, I don't know, but when that comes back around, I've been exposed. Yeah, and you had to know like Barbie science and like, I don't know. It was weird, but anyway.
I would love a build a Barbie if they had like a build a bear, but build a Barbie. I would do that now.
Yeah, they kind of do a little of that at like Disney sometimes with like. They have some different build-a-stuffs, but I would think Build-A-Barbie would probably do good.
That would, and you can choose from all these different outfit combinations, hair colors, hair textures, styles. Like, yeah, I'd have a blast with that.
Yeah, that would probably do well with like, especially if they had like nostalgia stuff. So like 80s and 90s kids would probably do. It would probably do like, how many bears can you build a bear? That kind of relies exclusively on more and more kids coming out.
That's true.
Yeah, no, there was no tossed salad in my salad dream. I woke up in the middle of the salad dream because I feel like my dream sequence took a dark turn. Like I was fine dreaming about taking a college level course on Barbie, but then once it got to healthy food, I was like, I have to wake myself up.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, so then I take a little time off X. I wish there was a button. I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me if you can do this. It would be cool if you could like flush your algorithm every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it feels like the latest algorithm is like, if you engage with one post, that's all you get. You laugh at like one funny video and your entire feed is like spam AI videos.
Yeah.
Or if like, by the way, Egghead says, Jeremy, I only just found out you had a Rumble show. I bought your coffee a few weeks ago. Shout out. We haven't missed a day in almost 3 years, but welcome. Glad you're here. HCB is sick. I mean, she's fired. She got mad about Melanie's Diva Cup joke.
Yeah.
And
Sad day.
yeah, it's wild. But if I'm gonna try maybe like following some like leftists or something, like I want my feed to like refresh. And
Need more gay stuff on the feed.
Definitely more gay stuff, scatological stuff, Diva Cup stuff.
No, I'm filled with like all this Muslim stuff on my feed that I'm just like, man, at this point, I'd rather look at Troons and laugh at Troons than see all this right now. I'm sick of the Muslim stuff.
Yeah, and like obviously I'm feuding with a lot of people. Like Barnes now is mad at me, and I guess Brittany Venti's mad at me. And like I don't know.
That's weird.
A lot of people watch nonsense and then they're like, "Oh my God, is this true?" And it's not, obviously, or it's out of context. So I've got I've got to deal with that, and then I've got to deal with like Barnes sniping at me, and like everybody who's like panicking. I got Alex Jones's kid spurging out in my replies nonstop. It's just like I've started too many fights. I need a cool down period.
I think for Alex Jones' son, I can't figure out. I'm like, is he actually mad, or is this like
no, he actually is mad
for him? What? Oh, really?
I debated him.
Funny. Yeah,
I went on a show and he looked like a fucking idiot. Yeah,
well, because then I had my little back and forth with him, and I'm just laughing. It feels like WWE to me, but I'm like, is he really mad? Because like, this is silly to me.
Yeah, he actually. That's what I tried to figure out in this debate. I was like, "Are you really mad about my tweets?"
Yeah, and in
I kept asking him.
He was retweeting my replies to him. I'm like, why is he retweeting me?
Yeah.
All I could figure was so that he could get his followers to like argue with me.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was like, that's an interesting strategy, retweeting me.
Yeah, he retweets his own reply because he doesn't get enough interaction or whatever.
Yeah.
And again, like, this will be the last and final time I address this. I never, people like, you flagged down their channel. Even they know that didn't happen. So can we just stop with that? I even showed you guys my flag history. So if you're waiting for that, feel free to continue to wait. Well, you insulted Barnes. I did. Barnes said that Donald Trump needed to be taken out of office through a military coup. Are you kidding me? He literally said, we need to tackle Donald Trump and let JD Vance take over. That's what he said. It was ridiculously over the top. By the way, he never said that about Joe Biden. So yeah, I'm making fun of, like, people think I'm making that up. Like, at this point, I'm kind of embracing the villain.
Just do it. Because, like, these people right now, some of them are even saying, oh, now to really stick it to them, we got to vote Democrat next time.
Fine. Yeah, then I don't want to hear it.
You're just exposing yourselves for, like, how does that make sense? To be like, oh, wait, I'm not about this MAGA anymore, so I'm voting Democrat. Like, what?
I think that there's this thing where, like, I feel like, and maybe chat, you can tell me, Melanie, you also have a good pulse on. I think you and I see things differently in terms of trends and like what people are talking about. Like, a lot of people who are just seeing stuff, they're like, oh, this is organic, this guy. And then when I look at it, I'm looking at like the whole ecosystem. It's just a different way. It's not better or worse. It's just when you create content, you just kind of look at things differently, like a broader stroke. Right. And like this stuff is like, yes, I'm going to continue making fun of these people because they say stuff like, I mean, like, you think I'm kidding that this is what Alex Jones and Robert Barnes said 2 days ago.
Compared to existential threat. How do we 25th Amendment is asked?
The problem is to get the 25th Amendment, it's harder than impeachment. You have to get 2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate.
So what do we do?
Tackle Trump and let him pretend he's president and publicly report that he's going through a health issue and Vance take over. It literally needs to be something like that.
What? I mean, guys, I ask you, I implore you, how am I not supposed to make fun of that?
Yeah, just embrace the villain arc, I say. I love a good villain arc. I have them too. It's fun times. Just embrace it. Roll with it. It's a good time because these people are acting insane right now. And you will never regret not joining in with them. Like you'll be glad that you dunked on them in this time when we look back, and especially if these Muslim bots get purged and all that, and they're on to the next thing. We'll be glad we didn't join with all that. Oh, big Muslim got him. Well, hi guys. Seems like something the secret server was or service would. Okay. I guess I'll be taking over, chat. Alex Jones on his villain arc. He's on the bad villain arc though. Like there's some villains are likable. Get on the likable villain arc.
By the way, I just tried to change like my audio settings and it just completely borked everything.
Okay, it went back to the quiet thing.
Oh, did
the quiet mic?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Meow.
Yay!
All right. Yeah, I'm telling you this. I bought this Razer V2 webcam.
Yeah.
It's garbage. I bought 3 of them, one for each one of my sets. They don't, for whatever reason, they don't turn off when I close OBS, so they just stay on and overheat. They're constantly giving me problems like this. And like, I'm past the Amazon thing. So like, I'm kind of stuck with them and I don't want to waste another, I don't know, they were like $150 or $200 or something.
Right.
But my old webcam never had problems. And this one constantly. But anyway, yeah, Big Alex got me. So anyway, again, I think I think a lot of my like stuff on X, which is, I've got too many fights going on at once. So I've just got to chill a little bit. But like,
that's the beauty of like this. You don't have to. You could just walk away for a little while and come back later, like whenever you feel like it. That's the beauty of this stuff. Is like these people want to try to bring you down. It's like you don't have to. You can take a break. You can walk away from X. I took Razer, 7 months away from it.
Yeah, the Razer makes good keyboards and mice, not so much anything else. Yeah, the only reason I went and got it is because it was 4K. And I had the Logitech one, the Brio. That thing was rock solid.
Yeah, the Brio's great.
Like, I feel like going back to it. Like, and the Razer has like you have to use their stupid app to adjust everything.
I hate Synapse.
You have to use Synapse, which, I might just, because I saved all my old cameras. So I'll just find my Brios and just go back to that. Because it's like, I don't know what the advantage of this thing's supposed to be. But also drunk Alex Spurgy on Timcast. Well, I'm never going to judge a man for drunk live streaming. I can't. But I felt like, that's been something that like has literally always backfired for me. So that is not a good thing. Is that a unicorn on your head? No, it's like a stallion. When it says, I forget what it says. High Rider.
On this prison game I'm playing, this furry prison game, there's a horse that I don't know, maybe he's a unicorn. He says he is. He has a horn, so I don't know if it's fake or not. But he's like super gay and makes all the other inmates uncomfortable. They're like, I forgot his name, but they're just like, oh, he won't leave me alone.
So I've got, let's see, furry prison game. Yes, what is it called?
It's called A New Dawn. I think that was it.
A New Dawn. It's so funny because that's like
actually great. It's so good. I'm addicted to this game. Or wait, no, it's not A New Dawn. What is that furry game in prison? I mean, technically it's not. Oh, it's called Back to the Dawn.
Oh, okay. Well, that's in your search history now, so be careful if you show that. But Jeremy, you never talked about Joe Rogan. What do you mean? Of course I did. I did a whole dedicated video about Joe Rogan being the thing is, Joe Rogan, I tried to explain this in the video I did. I think it was like last week about Joe Rogan and Theo Von. These people never said they were MAGA. We said they were.
Right, and that's true.
So when they go back to whatever the hell it is, Tim Dillon, when they go back to whatever it is that's popular again, for like 6 months, being MAGA was cool. That's why everyone jumped on the train. That's
true.
It was counterculture to be MAGA 6 months before the election. So everyone clout grabbed on that.
Yep.
they never said that they were MAGA. They never said any. They just like, so a lot of people, including myself, are like, oh, these guys are base. And then like, now it's not cool to be MAGA anymore. So now it's cool to diss MAGA. And people are like, oh, you guys are traitors. Like, no, they're just podcasters. They actually have no allegiance other than to their ratings or audience numbers and stuff like that. Like that's, you know, and even I've tried to explain to people, like, making yourself MAGA, you know, wearing the hat is one thing or whatever the case is, but like, you know how the Troons make that whole thing, like their whole identity being Troon.
Right.
There's MAGA people that are like, that's my whole identity. That's cringe too. Like, that's you just gotta, like, you know, you can't be so emotional about it. Kate of the Swiss says, Kate, for just a $5 super chat, thank you. Mr. Tough Guy says, it's weird that Alex was drunk on stream and then suddenly became anti-Trump. I don't know what's going on in his personal life. Maybe someone has something on him and is going to blackmail him. I don't know.
I don't think it's a personal.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know.
He's riding the wave. I mean,
that's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Because like, this is the thing, is a lot of these people who are all about MAGA and Trump when it was popular to be that way, they're mad at him for doing what he said he was going to do. It's like he hasn't done anything shocking that he hasn't already said in the past. He's been very consistent with the things that he said that he wanted to do. Yeah. So I just can't help but feel like they're like, okay, this is, you know, they're riding another wave now. Yeah. And with a lot of these bots right now that are, and whatever's going on, which I think it's Muslim propaganda, and I think that there's something funded, some entity funding these bots and all of these comments everywhere. So it's making people feel a sense of validation when they say something outlandish and crazy, and they're sharing Muslim propaganda by proxy, and they're getting a bunch of like likes for it, a bunch of like social media comments, and a lot of it's just some pajeets on a computer farm, and they think that it's real, and it's making them feel validated.
It's really, really, really easy to make somebody think that they're right. Yep. With like Twitter likes. Yep. And we saw James Fishback got busted buying Twitter likes yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw that, but he was telling his assistant to buy Twitter likes and use his personal, like completely caught red-handed. Wow. And it's like, I've said, I don't even necessarily believe, for example, like, I don't know if these people really have TDS, or if they post some TDS thing and it gets 20,000 likes, suddenly they're like, oh, this is what I must be right.
Opinion. Yeah.
They might not even know it's fake. They might not know that their shit's getting botted. You know what I mean? Like,
I think so. I really think that's the case with a lot of these people.
Imagine if Twitter was real life and everybody who you were agreeing and retweeting was standing next to you. If you're somebody who called yourself a Republican or a Trump supporter, and you look and you have nothing but blue-haired leftists and pajeets and Muslims on both sides of you, that is what it would look like in real life. And it's like, I see this because the conversations on X are nothing like what they are on YouTube or anywhere else.
Exactly. Or real life.
Yeah, or real life. Yeah. I don't have thousands of people in my comment sections talking about Israel ever.
I have never in the history of my life gone out and heard people talking about Israel. Israel did this, and Israel is I stubbed my toe and it was Israel's fault. Yeah. I've never seen that in real life. Never seen anybody say that.
Yeah, touching grass more is a good idea. Juicy Doocy says, that's kind of a funny name. No, we're talking about Alex Jones and on Timcast. He kept ranting about Joe Rogan's pussy. It was the strangest part about it. Oh, I wasn't calling you a pussy. Oh, okay. Well, you'd understand if I'm a little sensitive right now. Yeah. Chestnut, I know nothing about tech, but I'm noticing a pattern. Yesterday you did something with your audio when John's audio cut out. Now again with your audio. Yeah, I think it's this webcam that's glitching out. I'm just going to hook up my old one. Is Hannah the handler gone for today? Yes, she is. She's sick. So it's full Tardcast.
Yes.
Speaking of Tardcast, I've got a couple of things I wanted to get your thoughts on here. Let me see if I can find this first video. This was this is a classic. I don't know if anybody in chat's old enough to remember this classic phone prank, but it was maybe the best ever of all time. And if it's fake, please don't tell me.
We're just gonna laugh at it anyway.
I don't want. I remember coming across this like years ago, and then it was in my feed again today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember."
Hello.
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you. But
Again.
No.
So she got it.
Oh, she's been there. She's like, not again.
Yeah.
Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam. Order now and save $10 with a low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house.
Oh, that's
Thank you
so
and goodbye.
funny. She thinks it's a sales thing.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh no!
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered this Sunday night!
Hey, sir!
Taking on
Please quit calling my house!
Sir?
Quit calling me!
CM Punk and even Triple H and the Big Show in a spit-swapping makeout match!
Listen, hello? Hello? Can you stop screaming in your little sirens and whatever that is? Can you knock it off for 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my
come on, lady.
house.
She's distressed.
Yeah. Did they hit her again?
Oh no!
I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
There it comes.
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John Cena! Get in the ring and put boots down!
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh wow! Poor lady.
That poor lady. Yeah.
So this must be old, because if you just called
It's
some
very
random white woman now and said, "Do you support the military?" they'd be going, "No."
Genocide? You mean genociders? They had also this coming out of Canada. This is unfortunately not fake. This is I don't know if this is like a parliamentary thing or
deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent.
It's either like a rap song now, or it's like an actual spell. Like they're actually trying to summon Satan with whatever this is.
Yeah, I don't like, maybe if they just keep saying it faster or like backwards or forwards. Then I saw oh my God. Yeah, here we go. This one
MMIWG, or it's now they added missing, murdered, or indigenous women. I'm trying to remember what the G is, or two-spirit. So it's so random. It's like, okay, here's all this gay stuff. Let's add missing or murdered indigenous women to it. So it's bad enough these poor women are missing or murdered, and now they just got called gay.
Well, fortunately, it's already made its way into the spelling bee circuit, which is difficult. We're gonna have to see. I think. Oh no! Oh yeah, here it is. I thought this would probably be tough. Let's see how our vice president does here.
JD, if you spell this word correctly, you will be crowned this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee Champion. The word is Meathwig 2 Slug Buck QE+.
Can you give me the country of origin, please?
Yes, of course. The country of origin is none other than Canada.
His face.
Can you give me the definition, please?
A single word used to describe every minority group ever conceived, including several that are still pending approval.
Mish, Wig 2, Slug, Bupku, Ia, E+. Can you use it in a sentence?
You are not a member of the Maywig 2 Slug QQEA plus community, therefore we will not be hiring you for this position.
Me Wig 2 Slug Baku EA plus I W G 2
Got the two of there.
All right.
G B T Q
Yes.
I A plus.
That is correct. You are this year's
it.
National Spelling Bee champion.
Yes, JD.
Congratulations.
Shout out. By the way, just a quick, let's see. Now I have to do these right because I haven't been doing them right, apparently.
Okay.
But let's see here. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor. You can find the link in the description below. This is from MCG Tech. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to shoot with the same precision tech used by U.S. Special Forces? Well, good news. After years of research and development, MCG Tactical just dropped something incredible. That's the Stinger Combat Sight. This isn't your average red dot. Using holographic technology once reserved for elite military and law enforcement, the Stinger delivers crystal clear precision, so accurate you could hit a dime at 300 yards. This is the exact same level of technology used by the pros, but here's the twist. Most sites like this go for $600 or more, and people happily pay it. But right now, through an exclusive deal with MCG Tactical, you can get this mil-spec sight for under $200, and it gets better. For my listeners, you're getting 67% off, and they're covering the shipping. Let me put the QR code on the screen real quick. There it is. So you can get the QR code for that. And it gets better. Yeah. So you can just scan the QR code on the screen right now or go to mcgtac.com/quartering to get yours today. The only catch is supply is tight and these are already flying off the shelves. So if you want a site built for the best, now's your shot. Grab yours now before they have to shut down orders. You can find the link in the description and or scan the QR code on the screen. Thanks. Shout out to them.
All right.
Yeah, and I also had now see for all the people that say, you know, I have a crazy allegiance one way or another. I mean, hopefully this will dispel some things. Have you ever wondered how like gold tooth stuff works? Have you ever seen this video?
No.
It's kind of short, but it shows you how gold teeth work. I thought it was pretty interesting.
If you lose a tooth, the dentist can replace it with a gold one. It may seem expensive, but gold is incredibly hard. It also doesn't corrode like other metals, so it lasts a long time. But if you smile at the wrong if you lose a tooth, the dentist...
I didn't know that was at the end. I thought it was science.
I love that good old 3D animation. That's hilarious.
I didn't know that was at the end. Shut it down. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I also had, there's something I wanted to talk about that's a little more meaty. And this, I thought, I don't know, you like to work out a lot, right? Well, I've got like a little deeper story too.
Okay.
But this I thought was interesting. I don't know if you've ever seen this at the gym. Oh, got deleted. Oh no. I wonder if I still have it up.
Okay.
So I wonder. Yes. Okay. Haha. So I just have to reshare. This in show prep, I like put all this stuff off because I'm like, I just want a meme today. Like I love
Tardcast.
Yeah, Tardcast for the win. So this is I don't know what this means. Like I know like military
no.
people say stay hard. I don't really know. But this is why I stay hard 24/7 no matter the situation. So I don't know. You know, I couldn't share this with mom here, but I feel like, you know.
Okay, yeah, it's
I think
all
I can,
good.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh!
I don't know if that's ever
Saved
happened.
her life.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened to you at the gym, but
Thankfully not, but if I need a spotter, I could get a troon spotter because then they also could help in that same
right.
way.
Yes, and you would also be affirming their identity, which is
exactly.
You know, that's important stuff. So
win-win.
there's like this new so the new season of The Boys is coming out, and it's only getting worse.
I thought the sad thing is I thought she made it better. I don't know if that was just I thought she fixed it. I thought she fixed all that plastic surgery because there were pictures of her where she looked better. But I guess it was just fake news because I don't know if it was shooped, but yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, the weird thing is, like, somebody shared like a photo from her Instagram yesterday that, like, this is a month ago.
So that's what I saw because I was like, I thought she fixed it, but I guess it was just shooped.
Yeah, I think because
she put her cheeks back.
Yeah, she has her cheeks back, but they're not. They're not on the show. This is from the show. You can see she does in fact not have them. Like
they are gone. Or okay, maybe we can have a white pill moment that she got her cheeks back after she filmed that.
Oh yeah, that could be.
It is possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how she would do that because normally, like, I don't think buccal fat removal is reversible. Maybe it is. Maybe they can inject fat.
Maybe
there.
they can. Yeah. A lot of people are like, well, she has Graves' disease, and I looked it up, and like, plastic surgery is not a symptom of Graves' disease.
Exactly.
Like
she
very clearly had a lot of plastic. So she had a nose job, her buccal fat. I'm willing to bet she's had lip filler,
lip injections. Yeah, that's just sadly.
Look at her lips here.
Yeah, she looks so good. This is just what that Instagram face for some reason, and like all these filters on TikTok and stuff. So I don't know. I kind of think it's also a bit of a troon psyop because all of these plastic surgeries are making it less hard to tell the difference because like all these troons are getting these exact same surgeries. So if they encourage women to get those same surgeries, well, not the buccal fat. It's like the buccal fat is making the woman's face look more manly.
Yes.
So it's just like
they want that strong jawline for reasons.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So by getting all of this, it's getting harder to tell the difference between because it's just like, oh, all you see is plastic surgery. So you're like, oh, well, if all these women are doing it and then these troons are also doing it, then it's just like, oh, okay, maybe it's harder to tell them apart.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, and it's the same thing with the Mar-a-Lago face we've talked about before. Like, these women, there's some memes. Let me take it off the screen because I'm sure there's like something. But there was a meme about like this phenomenon. I thought it was so good. It was like, maybe if I just air Moriarty. Where it's like, oh no, I'm getting older, and then like they're like, and they go to the plastic surgeon, and then they look horrible, and they're like, there, fixed it.
That meme, I've seen
you know what I'm talking about? That like,
and then they just look like a clown. It's like, that's definitely worse. That's definitely worse.
Yeah, I don't actually. Here it is. I don't actually think. Yeah, this one 40. Oh no, I'm getting old. Like, that's better. Like, and like I feel like, okay, like, you know, picking on someone's looks is pretty lowbrow, but I think like in this case, this is not. We're picking on her plastic surgery. Like, it's not.
Exactly.
She did this to herself willingly. You know, it's not like she look like that. And people are saying it's Ozempic face. That's not Ozempic face.
No, that's not. That's plastic surgery.
Yeah, she definitely had plastic in this meme too. I mean, this is
yeah, that's the thing, is it got worse, because that's the thing with plastic surgeries is that they get worse over time.
Yeah, well, it's
I've
like
seen
Michael
videos
Jackson.
about it. Yeah, exactly. I've seen videos about it, like with getting even nose jobs. Even so, that over time, like if you look at a celebrity who got a nose job at like 20, and then look at her at like 40,
Oh,
that
yeah, they fall
nose job's
apart.
like collapsed. Like
Yes.
yeah, it's not good to do. So I think even if someone has a bump on their nose or something, like maybe it's better just to have a bump on your nose than to have a collapsed nose in 20 years. Because there's only so much you can do.
Somebody
like,
said this is her
revisions.
4 weeks ago on Instagram. I think that's shocked then.
I
Like,
think it is. Either that or there's some miraculous reversal surgery procedures, but I don't know. It's hard to believe that's possible to fix that.
yeah, I mean, did she think getting breast implants was going to make people not see her face? Like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It looks like she got implants.
I think she did.
You know, but I mean, isn't her whole storyline on that show like letting another superhero drink her breast milk? Is that her?
Or wait, I think that was the other. She's
Or that's the
dressed
other
as
girl?
that. She's dressed as her now. I haven't even watched it, but I know a little bit of the lore.
Yeah.
So I think there was a villain who wore that same outfit. And
Homelander.
she was the one. She was the
Oh,
one that
yeah.
they drank her breast milk. She was also a character in like Call of Duty or something.
Oh.
And then so she's wearing her out. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't watch it.
I never watched it because the second I found out that Seth Rogen was involved, I'm like, well, this is going to go to shit. You know, and like, sure enough, I mean, Seth Rogen managed to fuck up Animal Farm. Like, Animal Farm, which is, you know, anti-communist, somehow is now pro-communist after Seth Rogen got involved. Like, I just don't. Looks maxing facial bone chiseling. Yes, I think she has had her face chiseled down. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Like these looks maxing guys too. It's getting really gay, and they're
They do look
promoting
feminine.
these. They do, and they also like have these mathematical formulas for like exactly how much your cheeks and jaw and whatever, like everything should project at certain exact calculations, and that's the optimal best looking. And they're just creating these like really. People are getting these surgeries and doing drugs and stuff, and
well, they look like they're
clavicular guy.
Squidward. They're Squidward maxing.
Exactly,
That's
they are.
That's what he looks like to me. Is like Squidward.
So
Now,
it's crazy to me.
Obviously, like I'm a 42-year-old fat guy calling some young kid, you know, ugly or whatever. I mean, obviously, whatever. Somebody must be into it, but I'd be willing to bet most people who are into that guy are just into clout farming off of him. Like, I bet you he did not do very well in the dating scene. I can almost guarantee it. Like,
Well,
I
that's
think
the
a woman
thing,
looks at a
'cause-
guy like that and he's like, oh, he's gay.
Oh yeah, that's not appealing. So it's like
That's-
the success that he has in dating now, if he is due to the fact that he has status and money.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with
And
those
he's
looks
crushing it.
maxing surgeries.
Good
yeah,
for him.
I mean
Yeah.
he is. So it's like, okay, so that's the reality of the situation. Is like, I think that when people are, if you talk about looks maxing for what it used to be, with hey, maximize your potential, go to the gym, make healthy habits, like find haircuts that work for your face shape, things like that. Hey, that's cool. Do those things. But it's just turned into like manufacture this weird, like get injections and take drugs so that you can get as skinny as possible and this and that.
Right.
And so,
yeah. I'd be a total degenerate in every other aspect of your life.
yeah, it's
You know,
it's,
make
it's just-
yourself. The guy is actually, what do they call it? He's sterile from the drugs he
I'm
takes.
sure,
Like he can't.
yeah.
Like he can't even. Like I don't know if he will. If he stops taking it, if that'll come back. I don't know how that stuff works. But like,
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna go sterile and you know and do all this shit.
Also, yeah, like that guy's argument was like, okay, get as hot as humanly possible, and then you will have access to all these girls. But the thing is for women, is there's usually, it depends on the woman.
Well, girls and
'cause you
women
have
are different.
Yeah, you have different priority system, or like, let's say you have a pitcher full of water and you have all these cups of all these attributes, and you can only use whatever amount of water is in this pitcher. So like, there's a looks threshold, and it's going to be different for different women. Some will, and then like success, and then like all these other things. But there's diminishing returns on looks for the most part, because like Whereas a lot of guys will put almost everything in looks. Girls don't as much. So it's like, yeah, there's a threshold. So let's say the threshold is a 7. Like a girl is like, okay, I'm looking for a 7 out of 10 or above. Anything above that 7 out of 10 is just a bonus. It's not necessary. So it's just like, if you're putting all of your attributes on just that, it's not going to give you more access to all of these women. Like, you need to put some attributes on some other things.
Well, I think for guys too, you can raise your score. So like, a 6 can be a 7 if they're funny. A 6 can be a 8 if they're funny and they have a good job.
Yeah,
a 6 could be a 9 if like they have, they're funny, they have a good job, and they have like something in common with the girl. Like this idea that like, I mean, I think looks maxing works on 18-year-old girls, but it's going to open more doors in that way, but it's not going to find you love. Like if you just want to bed chicks, okay, sure. But like, I don't think, ultimately, I think I definitely married up, and, and it's mostly because like, well, I'm funny. Some people think I'm funny. Some people think I'm cringe. That's fine. And I have a good work ethic, and I'm like an honest guy, and like that kind of stuff. That stuff matters to women who are looking for a husband. It probably doesn't matter to women who are looking for hookups. That's probably true.
Right.
Some messages. Dingus Khan says, I took Holy Week off from news, best week of my life for multiple reasons. Nice. Yeah. Effing Around Production says, that ass do be shitting. Anyways, we're tired of everyone purity spiraling, and we come to this dream because y'all are normal. I think you mean stream, but yeah, thank you. Big Dumper says, you guys said Muslims are just farmers. Be careful, or you may go the way of aspen mold. No, I mean, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be good. Because, like, yeah,
we're fine.
YouTube's a lot more chill stuff than.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get is he's taking a break from streaming because he's waiting until he gets unbanned from Twitch. Why is he being loyal to Twitch?
I know. I wish that I don't want to tell him what to do. But I wish that he would have taken this opportunity to uplift obviously selfishly, I would like to see him live on Rumble during this time.
Right.
But also like, I mean, if he wants to stream a kick too, I think that's fine. Like, I think any chance you get to like, go ahead.
Does he stream on YouTube as well, or does he just upload there?
I think he just uploads there and he streams to multiple platforms.
Okay.
But the idea that he's just going to take the week off. I mean, look, maybe he's like, hey, I needed a break anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I get that,
Yeah.
Kenro says, this war is grossly unpopular, plain and simple. Supporters and dissidents alike are well in the right to feel disgruntled. Of course. I never said anyone, like, you can be upset with the war. Like, that's fine. But I think, like, calling for, the 25th Amendment and, coups of the president, I think it probably just an overreaction, just a little bit. It's very female coded. Chubbs is farming. I spent 4 years trying to make good discourse with these morons on Facebook. All that happened is I lost more quote friends. Be the villain or not, they will hate you either way for having morals. That's generally true. The Firehawk says someone needs to show Melanie Homath. Oh, she knows about Homath. We've had him on the show.
Yeah. He has some
base
cool
takes. I mean,
yeah.
And then he, I think his idea of like his interpretation of the modern young person dating scene is probably the best I've ever seen. Like, I don't think it, and I don't think it's like hard and fast rule, but if you apply his worldview to like online, like app dating, the app dating generation, it's pretty hard to like, his whole theory that like, sixes want 7s, 8s, or 9s only exclusively, and apps make this accessible to them. They think that they're going to get a 6. I mean, these 6 women think they're going to get with 9 men because the men sleep with them.
Hook up with them. Yeah, exactly.
That's all very true.
It's pretty accurate when he's really breaking things down from a very hedonistic perspective, which is where a lot of this is. But what I do like, and I haven't seen a lot of his like super recent stuff, but when I did see him start to like make that click with like, okay, but this is what religion and the Bible, like this improves this problem. This fixes this problem.
Yes,
and so I like that approach so much better than people who try to teach you how to play the game in a degenerate way.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yes, this is how the system works for men and women, and both can be degenerate in that. but let's not play the degenerate game. You can opt out of it and do things the Christian way, and then that fixes all of these problems when you find someone else also doing it the Christian way.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah.
It may extend your time between like physical relationships, but
right. But it's
it's worth it. And like, yeah, I think too many guys go like straight into all women bad. There are definitely women that are whores, but there's men who are sleeping with all these women too. Like,
right.
Just engaging in that culture itself is self, like, if you get too deep into that culture, you're still going to wake up single in your 50s and 60s. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Bystander Syndrome says, you guys convinced me. I support Donald Trump. Praise be Allah. Trump, now let me get up. Praise be Allah. Melanie, no, she's not going to be saying that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Like, I love how Trump was memeing with that, but I'm still not going to say it.
Yeah. Scooter Recruiter says, ask Barnes why he's never had a girlfriend or a wife and then acts like a catty homosexual. You can also ask Gorka about Barnes running his mouth and then hiding from him at an event in Mar-a-Lago. No, I'd rather not. I don't want to get into someone's personal life. That's a red line for me. I assume he's probably had a girlfriend or he's married or something. I don't know. Chessmaster, the tech thing. I got that. Jerky. You want comedy Jerky Boys from Tifnell? Oh yeah, I used to have Jerky Boys CDs when I was young. My parents took them away because, well, it's, the phone bill came and, they realized that I was doing prank phone calls and then they found the CDs. But if I've got other things to get into, but I do want to give a quick shout out to Rumble Wallet, another sponsor of the show, by the way. Shout out Rumble Wallet. You already know why people are moving to crypto, but here's the problem. Most wallets still plug into the same system we were trying to escape in the first place. That's why Rumble built Rumble Wallet. It's a self-custodial wallet that lives inside an ecosystem that actually defends free speech and financial freedom. No bank holding your balance. Not even Rumble can touch your funds. This is where your money on your keys, on your terms. If you're already using Bitcoin or stablecoins, Rumble Wallet gives you even more power. Direct, fast tipping to support creators directly on Rumble without waiting for weeks for payouts or dealing with random account holds. On-chain payments and assets like Bitcoin, Tether Gold, USAT, so you can move value globally without asking anyone for permission. Most wallets stop at storage. Rumble Wallet connects your money to a marketplace of ideas that refuses to cave to censorship. So if you're serious about sovereignty, both financial and digital, this is where you level up. Go to wallet.rumble.com or search Rumble Wallet in your app store. Download it, back up your recovery phrase, and move your money where it belongs, in your hands. Rumble Wallet is a technology provider, not a custodial service. See terms at wallet.rumble.com. I've not touched this. People tip the show in Rumble Wallet using Rumble. I've never touched it. I just let it sit there, and I'm happy about that. Like, it's the only place I have Bitcoin. It's the only place I have really any crypto anymore, and so I'm happy to have it. And also, one last shout out here before we get back to the memes. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. I got to pay some bills today. You know how it is. At least I won't talk. At least I'm not going to sell you coffee today. Yeah. Yeah. If you can be okay with that. This is okay. Wait, this is a video or I wish I had like a producer that could handle all this stuff. Like, it would just be so much nicer. There we go. This is also shout out here to, hold on. Doobie-doo. Can I read the right stuff? All right. Check this out. This just came out of R&D, and it's wild. The engineers over at MCG Tactical teamed up with some legit defense contractors and retired special forces guys to build one thing, the toughest, fastest red dot sight on the planet. They call it the Rattler. We're talking next level tech here. It's a special lens coating that kills glare, keeps the image crisp, and lets you zero in crazy fast with a 2 MOA dot. It's tough as nails, lightweight and totally waterproof, heat resistant, and it's co-witnesses perfectly with your irons. The wild part is military contractors are dumping their $800 optics for this thing. And right now, MCG Tactical is letting my audience get it for under $60. That's right. You get 75% off and free shipping during this launch. But heads up, their supply is tight, so they're capping it at 2 per person. They've got it in tan and black, so whatever your rifle setup is, they've got you covered. If you want one, scan the QR code on the screen or go to mcgtac.com/quartering1. That's the number 1 before they're gone. There's also a link in the description down below. So thanks, MCG Tac. Now we've got a couple other things I wanted to get your take on. By the way, how's chat doing, everybody? I'm having a good week. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's our last week of bowling. I'm really sick of bowling. I'm like at a legendary burnout level of bowling right now. It's like, I don't know if you've ever been in any like, whether or not it's bowling league or darts league or pool league or any kind of league. The season always too damn long. They're just too long. By the way, in the chat or in the description, whoops, there we go. I have let me update that link real quick. Hold on a sec. The season goes too damn long. Like I think we start bowling like in fall sometime, and by like now by spring everybody's done. They're updated the link in the description to have both of them there. And so it's our final week of bowling. I'm looking forward to getting my Saturday nights back. It's going to be good. Let's see. How long is the season? I mean, it's like we start in like August, I think. August or September, and we're still going. We still have this weekend.
That's a long time.
Yeah, we still have this weekend. And we're playing for it's our roll off. So we finished in third place. Well, we're technically tied for second, but we lost like the total pins tiebreaker. So they do a roll off. So basically first and second place play third and fourth, fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. So we'll be no worse than fourth place, which it's probably we won it one year, but it's very good for us.
Okay.
But like, it doesn't matter. Like first place wins like $600 for the team. But if you think about paying $80 for 20 weeks of bowling, like it's not. And by the way, first place will get like $600. Second place gets $590. So it's not like getting first place really even matters. They don't even give out trophies, which I think is so stupid.
Aww.
Like we should have trophies or at least plaques for top 5. Like we cost so much money, and there's no they give me some money back at the end of the year. Great. But like I used to bowl in leagues 32 weeks. By the end, I hated it. Yes, that's how I am. I hate it now. Like honestly, I don't even care about bowling this Saturday. It's my birthday weekend. I don't want to be there. And like, honestly, because it's a roll off, we can be no worse than fourth place, even if we get blown out 7-0. So it's like, I don't even care. Just give me fourth place and let me skip it. That's what I would prefer to do. But I think my team would probably not like that. But like, I just don't care. It's like $10 difference between third and fourth. We don't even get a trophy. Like it'd be cool if first, second, and third got a trophy and I was like playing for a trophy, then I would care. But I'm like, it's my birthday Sunday. I think I'm gonna go to the Brewer game for my birthday. Or my wife actually said, she's like, well, do you want to go play poker? And I'm like, well, you don't want to do that. She's like, well, I'll just read my book. And I'm like, I don't know. What do you think, chat? Feels like a trap. Like I don't think she knows what it's like to sit in one of those places. Like it's nice. There's like sushi restaurant there. There's all, there's like, there's stuff to do.
Okay.
But like, I don't think she really understands what it's like. Like poker, I could be there for 8 hours. And like, I don't want her like, pacing around outside the poker room waiting for me. Chat agrees it's a trap.
You can play poker in that furry game.
Well, yeah, I don't want to do that, but she knows I like to play poker. I mean, I push back. I said, hey, look, when I play, I want to be there like 6 hours. Like I'm not going there. Like, I'm not going to go there for an hour. Like, it takes an hour to get there, an hour to get home. Like, if I go, I'm going to play for 6, 8, 10 hours. And I don't want you like pacing around outside, making me feel like I'm, making you wait. But she is like, I've pushed back multiple times and she's continued to say, I want to go. And I'll just read my book.
Maybe she really wants to play some poker.
She does want to play.
You play some poker. Okay.
Yeah, but I also was like, well, you really can't watch me. Like, that would probably be weird. Like, other people at the table might be weird about that. I don't know. And like, I don't know.
It's a great book she's reading. She's like,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah. I was trying to say, like, well, don't you want to, like, how about this for my birthday? You can read a book outside. It's gonna be 70 degrees. It's gonna be like first really nice day. So maybe I would rather her do that, because then I wouldn't feel like, I know this is super selfish, but like, I don't know if I'll be able to have fun knowing she's just sitting out there.
I get it. I get it.
Like,
yeah,
she's just out there sitting out there where people are like blowing cigarettes, smoke in her face and stuff like
the whole
that.
time, like, is she okay? Is she having fun? Is she bored? Is
yeah,
she?
it'd be hard for me
in
to
the back of your mind the whole time.
Yeah. I'll see if I'll go. What I told her is like, I'll go and we can like play the slots for a little bit, and then we can come back, because you don't need very much time for that. But if I go and play poker, like, I'm there for 8 hours. I know you think that you want to read your book for 8 hours, but I don't think you do. I think after like 2 hours of sitting there and having like weird crackheads come up to you, I don't know. She can read a book on Monkey Island. Are you talking about in West Bend? That's what we used to call, there used to be this place downtown West Bend called, everyone would call it Monkey Island. I don't really know how it got its name. It wasn't because of a certain type of person that would hang out there. So I don't know. Yeah. The only woman that should be beside you while you gamble is a hooker. That's kind of true. That's how I feel. Like, if she's, and by the way, if you're there late night, the hookers are there, especially if you're playing like high dollar machines or something.
Yeah.
Like, they'll come down and sit next to you, and I'm like, girl,
wow.
Like, they wear like sequin dresses, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning in downtown Milwaukee. It's like, I'm not interested. And they'll have like, they'll put their card in the machine, and they have like $2 on it. And they'll spin like a penny a spin and just pretend because otherwise they'll get kicked out.
Right.
So they're like, spin. And I'm just like, I'm not interested. And they'll just leave. Like, they're, they don't hassle you really, but it's always funny to see hookers in the wild. I never really seen a hooker before until there.
I saw one in the wild a couple years ago. I was at the Dallas Fort Worth airport. I stayed at a hotel before because it was like a little bit of a drive. So I was like, I'm
they'll
just
hang
gonna
at
stay
their
at a hotel
hotel bars.
It was and I was being cheap. Sometimes I'm cheap. I'm like, I'm gonna get a cheap hotel because I'm like barely gonna sleep. I'm only gonna sleep for a few hours and I'm gonna go. So it was like 4 a.m. or something, and I'm like driving out, and I just saw these two hookers like leaning on the truck, and I'm like
stereo. Oh, lot lizards.
I was like, oh no!
Repent.
I freaked out. I was scared. I was actually scared.
Yeah, I understand it. Yeah, I think Chad is like, if I can convince her to like, I'm putting all like the patio furniture out, because that's a big thing in the Midwest now. Winter's over, so you bring out all the patio furniture. So maybe I'll bring out her hammock and be like, hey, I'll put your hammock out.
Yeah.
You can go out there. Like, I'll make some like strawberry daiquiris and put them in the freezer for you. Then I'll go play poker. Then I'll come back. But we'll see. Also, gambling on a Sunday feels off. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go with my gut still. Like, she's been chirping about going to a Brewer game. So I'm like, maybe I just do. Maybe I just take her to a Brewer game. She's like, but isn't that what you want to do on your birthday? I'm like, yeah, but you have fun. I mean, I like watching the Brewers, but I'd rather watch them on TV.
Right.
Just because baseball is boring. It's better in person, but like, man, that's a time commitment. An hour to get there, hour to get back, 3 hours at the game. That's 5 hours. I have a TV right over right over my monitor right now. And when the Brewers play, the game's on while I'm working. I can get like a lot of stuff done. I get a lot more. I feel better about watching a 3-hour baseball game if I can work while I'm doing it.
Right.
If I'm just sitting there,
But you're not supposed to work on your birthday.
I know. I think I'll just take her. I'll take her to the Brewer game, I think.
There you go.
You know, the poker place is like 5 minutes from the stadium, too. So maybe I do both. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Consider it an investment. Weekend resort spa, $1,500. But if you have your piece and win big, the cost is not an issue. Well, I have like a bunch of free hotel stays there. So I'm like, what if we stay at the hotel? But then people told me the hotel isn't very good. Like they don't have a spa, and it's just kind of like a bunch of sad people who lost all their money and are waiting to go home tomorrow. Let's see. Or Sundays. Yeah, okay. Here's an interesting. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this? She's very mad about this pizza. Did you see this video?
No, but it just looks upside down, and oh wow.
Nothing on it. I don't even understand how you could sit here and cut a pizza with no sauce or cheese on it. Knock it off. You're not going to take it back. They're going to come pick up the pizza because they brought it. I'm not stupid. I'm looking at it right in front of me. I know what breadsticks look like, and this is not breadsticks. Soggy dough at that.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
Oh.
The exasperated at the end.
She is blonde, so checks out.
I do like how she does smile.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit, I'm an idiot. Like I think I respect that. Like, hey, you know what? I think we've all had moments like that. Like,
oh, for sure.
You know, I had this thing yesterday. I was turning on the hose bibs. So like another spring thing in Wisconsin, we turn off all our hose bibs in the winter. You probably do in Texas too. So the pipes don't freeze.
Yep.
I turned them all on and like none of them, I mean, all of them were running except one. So I'm like panicking. I'm like, well, I turned the water on. Where's this water coming out? Like it's coming out somewhere outside, you know? And my wife's dad lives like a mile away. I'm like, can you just come over here? Like I'm staring at this. I don't know where it is. I turned the water on like 10 minutes ago. There's water coming out somewhere. I don't know where. And I'm just staring. He comes over and it's like, I was looking at the left where the hose bib was, but for whatever reason, it must have snaked over in the wall. He just walks in. He's like, oh, it's right here. Turns it on. I'm like, oh, thanks anyway. And he's like, see you later. And like immediately leaves. But
I had a situation like that with my Jeep. But the passenger seat on the Jeep, it was just like, it wouldn't. And I was like, I gotta take it back to get repaired already. And that was like not long after I got it. And so I took it in. I like drove like an hour to go get them to
and you
look
went
at
into,
it.
Yeah,
and I went in, and then he's like, huh. And he's just moving the seat. And then he goes, oh, and he pulls out like a knife that was jammed under there. He's like, this is why it wouldn't lock. You had this knife there.
You had this knife there.
It was a big knife. I mean, it had a sheath and everything. I was like, oh.
That's kind of
that'll do it.
Unironically, I think that actually saves you. Like, if it would have been like a hair thing or something like that.
Oh, that's
like,
true.
oh, ma'am, there's a scrunchie in here. But no, it's like a Rambo tactical knife.
Yeah, it's a really cool knife. Yeah.
I don't know, there's this movie coming out called The Patriot Jerk. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but this is a trailer.
Patriotic jerk.
No matter what they say, women deep down love a patriotic guy who knows how to play beach volleyball.
I appreciate his body type and sense of fashion.
I mean, who's not seeing this movie?
Opening day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like how he has realistic ups. He only has like a little tiny vertical. No jump on the serve. Get his pump on.
Oh.
I hate illegal immigration.
Yeah.
The push-ups are like.
Oh. Good spike. Yes, girls. Yeah. Shout out Maverick Darby, who apparently made that. Yeah, I'd see that movie. Patriotic Jerk. Like this also too. This was concerning to me, and I think everybody as a child has been in one of these. I think South Park actually made a joke about it.
Okay. Oh.
That's what's going on TikTok with this shit.
That is so crowded. And you know, kids be peeing in that.
Yeah, it's 75% pee.
Oh no.
Like this is why I stopped going to. There used to be a indoor water park by my house that had a big arcade in it. We would go, but how do I say this? People from the city started coming to it.
Oh, okay.
And that's how it always looked. And I was like, I'm not gonna go. I don't know. Do you do this, by the way, with your husband? I don't know if you've seen this hack. I think you have. But
5-minute crafts, clothes alterations, just in case y'all want to wear any of this this fucking weekend. Yeah, just put you some drawers up, make you a shirt. Now you're going to put some other drawers in a bag. Now trace that out. Just cut that right out just like that. You're making up.
All right, hold on.
Oh, okay. I gotta trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pattern. Now you're just going to use all your other shirts. And you're just going to make yourself some pants. Now, they don't have no elastic in them or anything, so I don't know if they're going to stay up on your ass, but go for it. All right, now cut you some pants up. You can look just as fucking dumb as her if you try real
This is
hard.
some Final Fantasy fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Put them like that. Yeah, now you're just going to need to use your sewing machine. Sew all that up. Now get your earring.
Okay.
Put that on there.
Oh, I see where we're going here.
Wrap that around.
Okay.
Now don't forget the shoelaces.
Actually-
We don't want your titties falling out.
I'm feeling inspired. Hey, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that worked okay.
Now put this shit on here and take you some
Put
full.
this shit, the narrator's
Now just iron
classic.
that down. Now you look like an astronaut, bitch. You
Oh,
need
I
those
like
out.
that, though.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Now this is how you can make you some bedroom slippers.
Okay.
They ugly as fuck, but you can do it if you want to.
Okay,
Oh,
very
man.
creative. All right.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, this one too. Who's at fault here? I think this is the theme park's fault. What do you think?
Uh-oh. Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Wake up in my bed, I just wanna have a good day. Get in my head and
Is this that there is
I think this is a fat positive person.
I think there's a Disney theme park crew that are all
Yes.
really fat like that, and
Yes.
they go on the rides and show how it fits on fat people, like all the different rides. They're I don't know, they have somewhat of a following at least. Oh, plus size park hoppers. That's it. I've heard of them. I've heard of them. Yeah.
And then you sent me this one I thought was weird.
Yeah.
This is not actually a meme. This is actual real video. I guess MSNBC was big mad that we didn't leave any soldiers behind.
That brilliant rescue was described by the Secretary of Defense and by General Dan Kane, the chairman.
This really happened.
Of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, as a long-standing American military rule of never leaving anyone behind.
We leave no man behind.
They got to that. We didn't need that. We basically know that.
That is, of course, the old school version of the idea back when only men flew American military planes. General Dan Kane, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, put it this way.
We leave no one behind.
The general knows, unlike Pete Hegseth, that
This is what they're mad
been
about.
a woman they were trying to rescue, and it might be a woman the next time.
Oh, so virtuous to have this.
Yeah.
To have this liberal feminist man.
Yeah, don't you
be
think?
offended on our behalf? I love it.
Yeah, don't you? I'm sure if it was a woman pilot who was down, if she had found out they said no man left behind, she'd be like, "Well, just leave me. This is not okay."
They didn't say woman, and especially since they don't even know how to define a woman now. So it's just like how this is getting the calculus is getting weird. But
Yeah.
that's just the thing is, it's just like people saying mankind. Like that also includes women. So
Right,
when they
of
say
course,
no
yeah.
man left behind, they mean they mean women too.
Don't you mean humankind, Melanie? We are a progressive show. Yeah, stop the hammering. Where's the hammer? Is that guy? I thought that was Bill O'Reilly. I think, isn't that, or is that the stop the hammering guy?
I don't know.
Do you remember that clip?
I remember the Bill O'Reilly, like,
Frick it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, I think that's but this one also I thought you might like. Yeah, that's Stop the Hammering guy. Oh, that is the same Stop the Hammering guy. Oh, it's Lawrence O'Donnell. Okay. Oh, yeah, nice.
I'm elderly. It's when you're old. But I got wrinkles.
That doesn't mean you're old. I've got ankles.
No, not ankles. Wrinkles. I got wrinkles. Look. Right here. And right here. That means I'm old.
I got wrinkles on her balls.
I mean, he probably does, in fact, have wrinkles on his balls. I mean, that's the happy in the first half there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kid ain't wrong. Then we had this, by the way, this is less funny, but more, this just happened in Florida. Caitlin Bennett doing what Caitlin Bennett does, interviewing a punch a Nazi guy.
Okay.
But let's see what happens when he notices the camera's rolling.
Oh.
So how many have you punched in your lifetime?
It's kind of a new phenomenon, really.
Okay.
Nazis walking around in the street, so I'm ready.
Okay. And how would we spot a Nazi walking down the street today? How would we know if someone's a Nazi?
Usually they have a red hat on.
Okay. So Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that we should be punching them?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you justify violence against Trump supporters?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I'll give you like 10 seconds to think about it because I would love to know.
Honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a great day.
He saw the camera. He's
Do
like,
you think that we should be justifying?
Yeah,
I saw it on Reddit. I didn't know. I didn't know I was gonna have to explain it. I'm just repeating what I saw on Reddit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, why are you questioning Reddit?
Violence against a certain group of people. Do you see his side?
Black or brown people, you mean?
Well, I don't see. I've never seen a Trump supporter hold a sign that says "punch a brown person." I've never seen that.
Oh.
So are you identifying as a Nazi?
No, I don't identify as a Nazi.
I'm
no.
confused.
Do you identify as a Nazi?
No, I am anti-fascist, actually.
Well, I am a Trump supporter. And I do have a red hat and I wear it. I actually have a red sparkly jacket that says Trump MAGA on it. Would you advocate for people to punch me?
Maybe.
Oh.
That is insane. You agree with violence against women for their political opinion.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes,
No,
he
I
did. Yes, he did.
Got him.
Oh, man. He'll be, of course, like, this is like, she manipulated some of the conversation. She was looking for a violent response. I've seen the interview several times. Cope. What do you mean manipulated? I mean, he said what he said.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like Caitlin Bennett. I don't know why she doesn't have. I mean,
great.
Yeah, she's great. She does great work, and
Yeah, she still posts like reels on Instagram and stuff because I watch her there. But yeah, I haven't seen as much like on YouTube. But I don't know. Maybe she still is.
she's still on YouTube. But like,
Okay.
I think they must they probably suppress
They
her.
might throttle her. Yeah.
Donald J. Skywalker says, check out the article from the Daily Mail on Shroud of Turin. Scientists are conceding Jesus is resurrected. Just a suggestion. P.S. I messaged you last year when my 15-year-old Shep died. Got a lab pup, Shep Sadie.
Oh.
Well, I'm really glad you got a new puppy. Puppies are great.
How cute.
Get her on the show. Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely. We've been doing guests on Wednesdays, so that would absolutely. I just thought she did less because she has kids. Now that could be that could absolutely be the case.
Okay.
Now I know people are gonna rage against this, but Melanie and I, we have a connection over sports. Oh, now it got deleted too.
Oh no.
Wait, do I have it? I still have it up. Hold on. See, these people try to delete these tweets, and now, oh
Not
man,
today.
not today, Satan. Now maybe they got some of the math wrong, and that's why they deleted it. But I mean,
Okay.
this point stands. It says It currently costs $1,252.60 to be able to watch every NFL game in the season. You have to pay for Paramount, NFL Fox, Peacock, ESPN, Prime Video, YouTube TV, Netflix, and NFL Network. Now, that for your own sports team, that's generally, it's always on a local channel. Like, unless maybe sometimes like...
Unless you're like me, if I'm a Steelers fan in Dallas.
If you're out of state, yeah, you're out of state. But like the NBA has that same problem. Like they have like, oh, exclusive game on Apple. The baseball's starting to do that now. Like, well, some Brewer games are on Apple TV, and this game's on Peacock, and this game's on. It's like, guys, can we chill with the greed? I already pay for insane. I have to pay for FanDuel, which supposedly has all the Brewer games, but then I don't know if the Apple TV exclusive games are on there.
Right.
It's so hard. Now there are ways that you can watch your favorite sports events now that I can't,
Well, I think the ripoff is you get the NFL Sunday Ticket thing on YouTube, but then you also have to pay for YouTube TV.
Yes,
it's like for the other games. It's just, it feels like such a ripoff.
Yeah, they're under investigation right now too. The NFL.
Good.
I don't know if it's over this or not, but they are under investigation for like. I thought it was like anti-competitive practices, but I don't know if it's over this TV bullshit. Like, there's going to be a day where you can't even watch the sports team that your tax dollars built their stadium without paying. Justice Department's open investigation in the NFL. NFL is being investigated over whether it has engaged in anti-competitive tactics that harm consumers. The issue appears to be how difficult and expensive it is for fans to watch teams as a result of the various deals the league has negotiated. Yeah. I mean, everyone liked this, Yeah. Oh, NASCAR also went pay only. Yeah, it's so shitty. Like, you used to be able to watch this stuff. Yeah, this is a large part why I stopped watching NASCAR. It's too many different platforms to buy and watch. Yeah, it's crazy that this stuff. I hope that I hope they do the same thing for baseball and like, at least with the UFC, you can get every UFC fight on Paramount now. Big sports got me. Like the UFC, if you want to watch a UFC fight, you can, I think, watch all of them on Paramount. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm only a casual UFC fan. Like, if it's a big name that I know, I'll watch it, but I don't watch like every fight. But my friends that do, they say it's all on Paramount. I'm fine with that. But like baseball, dude, 162 games I have to watch on like 20 different flipping. Yeah, MLB has secured Apple, Netflix, and multiple other agreements, blackouts anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, the NFL's going this way too. And it's like, it'd be one thing if like your stadiums weren't built with our tax dollars, but they are.
Right. Yeah.
Like, every stadium is paid for, as far as I know, with taxpayer dollars. Wow. I should be able to watch quite honestly, every football game for free.
Yeah.
Because, I don't think federal tax dollars go that way, but literally, I know state taxes do. So, like, you could argue, well, you don't live in Minnesota, so you can't watch the Vikings lose. Fine. But, like, my point still stands. Like, I should be able to watch all sports for free because it's taxpayer funded.
Right.
I mean, you could say the UFC isn't because they probably don't have taxpayer funded stadiums. I don't know that answer for sure, but certainly NFL, MLB, they do. NASCAR, I guarantee you those racetracks are taxpayer funded. So, I mean, it's it used to be that they rotated seasons on channels. Yeah, it's gotten so crazy. Yeah, and you shouldn't charge me to park at the stadium either, by the way. Good point.
Yeah, for real. It's expensive.
$25 a park at the Brewer game. If you want, a spot to park that isn't 6 miles away. Yeah. Now, most people, you just park at a bar and they'll have like shuttles that go back and forth. The problem with the shuttle thing is that it's great for getting to the game. It's great. It drops you off right at the front door. After the game, there's like 30,000 people standing around. You're trying to wait for your shuttle back to the bar. It's, you could end up waiting an hour to get back to your shuttle. It's actually faster when you leave a game just to like, leave in the ninth inning and get to your car, unless, the game is, I pay $40 to park at athletics games in West Sacramento. That's crazy. Like, their stadium is paid for with tax dollars. It's nuts. Let's see, got a tailgate at the Brewer game. Yeah, I tailgated a lot. It was a yearly tradition that we would leave school early My parents would let me skip school that day. I mean, I was sick that day. We would get to Brewer Stadium at like 6 a.m, and we'd have to wait in line till they would actually open the gate to let you in to go park. We would have, we would grill breakfast, we would grill lunch, grill after the game. It was an all-day thing. Now, I don't know. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to be pooping in a porta potty. Like I now I'm like, if I go to the Brewer game, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, stay in the good seats, and then But now I only go to 1 or 2 games a year instead of I used to be a partial season ticket holder, so I would go to 20 or 40 games every year. Now and then it was cheap. Like you go to the bar, you take the thing, you drink at the bar. That was younger then. Like that's not really what I want to be doing at 43.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Bears to move to another town because of Mayor Johnson. Yeah, that's going to be. I mean, I continue to say that the Bears are going to work that out. Like they will. Like it's just too much tax revenue. We had another interaction here. Wearing a Transformers shirt, ironically.
Me down, fascist, fucking.
Oh, say the word. Get him out.
I don't give a fuck.
We're all Democrats, she says. Yeah.
Fucking. I don't give a fuck who you are. The fact that you feel this way.
Oh, this video's old. Okay, well, I brought it up anyway.
In fucking moral, intolerant of anybody. I don't care if you have a fucking master's degree. I don't care if you feel like you're tall and proud. Go fuck yourselves. This is absolutely fucking disgusting.
Man, I need new cable for my headphones.
Fucking Blue Lives
She's
Matter
unstable.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh my.
Everybody else, the fucking flags out front, nobody cares. Yeah.
What?
Is she on drugs?
Right.
Well, certainly. I mean, the demon is inside of her.
There's a demon there for sure. My goodness.
What are these? HD 650. I need to find a new. It's driving me crazy. Like my right ear keeps going in and out, and I know it's the cable.
Yeah.
Because it's there's a coupon. Nice. It's one of those things where like if you jiggle the cable, it starts working again.
Yeah.
So it's like I know it's the cable, and what'll happen is you'll keep wrenching on it and wrenching on it and wrenching on it, and then you break the headphones. I've had these headphones for like 5 years. I don't want any more. She's just mad she can't say "suck my dick" and mean it. Yeah, I probably. Yeah, probably. I think that's. I think that might have been the last clip I had for Tardcast today. That's it for Tardcast.
Hey.
Hey, tell the people where they. By the way, you guys remember I'll be live an hour early tomorrow, so make sure you tune in early. But tell the people where they can find your content, Melanie. Are you still streaming? Are you back to streaming yet, or are you?
Not back to streaming yet. I will be soon. I'm still getting things all set up. But Melanie Mac Go Boom for like videos and shorts and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna be bringing back Bible Time with Melanie Mac. Hopefully, I bring that back on Monday. So I'm like trying to get a whole different set up for that. And then you can find me everywhere else at Melanie Mac on all the social media stuff. So been posting a ton of reels lately, or short form video. Yes.
You have time to be trolling your husband with various pictures on your phone background.
That's true.
You have time to get back to work. Okay, like I see you out there shit posting. I know that. I know you have time. Yeah,
it's true.
The by the way, so yeah, we'll be back an hour early tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of like a little bit more chill stream, a little bit more relaxed, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Go say hi to Viva, and